Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day today. Today I am because I'm doing such an exciting review, and it is the Tartelette Toasted palette. I gotta be honest, I went back and forth with should I buy this, should I not, should I buy this, should I not? And I bought it, and I'm so excited I did because this is stunning. I love the packaging, I love the shades inside, I love the big mirror that I'm gonna use because I love big mirrors and palettes. This video is so freaking exciting because I have purchased an extra one to give away to you guys. The rules are super simple. All you have to do is follow me on Instagram, and all you have to do is be subscribed to me on YouTube and comment down below your Instagram name so I can contact you and get your information, whoever is the winner. I'm so excited, you guys. I hope you enjoy this palette as much as I have in this video. Spoiler alert, I liked it. But let's just go ahead and get right on into the video. But before we do, make sure to hit up my social medias. I'll leave them on the screen right now. It's just at KendraCus. I have a Snapchat, I have an Instagram, I have a Twitter. You can follow me there. Also, I have another big giveaway going on which ends in 1 week. So you have a week to enter it. It ends November 6th, which is a Monday, which is 1 week from now. And I will put that video in an info card right up here. It will also be linked down below in the description box. There's some big products in that giveaway and you should definitely check it out. Okay guys, but let's just get right on into it. Okay guys, really quick though, before we get on into the review, I wanted to mention something super exciting. I've had a few people request for me to do a Q&A video, which I've actually really wanted to do for a really long time, but I'm always worried I'm not gonna get enough questions. But now I've been getting so many questions on my YouTube videos and also some Instagram messages and comments on pictures. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a picture right up here. So this picture I'm gonna post when this video goes live on Monday. It's just gonna be a normal Instagram picture, nothing crazy. So just visit my Instagram at KendraCus, go to this picture, and you can comment down below a question or anything you're wondering about my life. You can just comment on that picture, and then in about a week or two I'm gonna film a Q&A video and I will take questions from that picture. I will also take questions I found on my previous videos, or if you want to tweet me or anything like that, a question, you can do that as well. Okay, so I just took it out of its box. We have a little paper here that I believe came with the previous Tarte palettes as well, like the Tartelette ones. And they just give you like some options, like some ideas you can use. Tells you like what colors to put where. I adore the packaging on this palette. I think it's so cute. It reminds me of like a tortoise shell style, but also like flames, obviously because it's the toasted palette, but I just think it's so cute. One awesome thing about the Tartelette palettes is the incredible mirror. It reminds me of the Too Faced Peaches and Cream palette, where it just has such a good mirror space for like travel and for all that stuff. Mirrors and palettes are really important to me. I'm one of those girls that really likes mirrors and palettes for filming and for travel. Like for filming, don't have an extra bedroom to have like a beauty room or to have a desk in front of me, so I literally just sit on my bed and the camera's right here, so I really love having mirrors. Here is an up close shot of this palette. It is so stunning. I feel like there's really awesome transition shades in this palette, which is one thing I feel like some palettes lack, and I love that you have so many options in this palette. Have not used this yet. This is a first impression slash review slash, you know, all that jazz. Okay guys, so I really don't have anything else to say about this palette, so let's just go ahead and create an eye look and I'll tell you my final thoughts, or my thoughts as I'm going, you know. We'll just do it that way. I'm gonna start off with Cashmere right here. This is going to be my transition shade. There was a lot of kickback on that, by the way, but it's already blending like a dream, in case you were wondering. Ooh, that's pretty. I really like that as a transition. So I really like that soft orange shade as a transition. It looks stunning, and I think it's gonna create a really awesome like gradient effect when we add more shades. The one thing I will say, there was a ton of kickback. I wouldn't say it's as bad as the subculture drama, the Anastasia Beverly Hills subculture drama, which makes me roll my eyes anyways. But it did blend like a dream. It blended out so well, so just be aware that there was quite a bit of kickback. But as long as it blends and it's pigmented, that's what matters to me, and it blended really well and it was very pigmented, so let's move on. I'm now gonna take this shade right here called Warm. I can only imagine that this is probably gonna be the most used shade in the palette. Same amount of kickback with that shade, by the way, but this is what we're gonna take directly into the crease to really warm things up. Ooh, this is pretty and very pigmented. I'm just gonna take the original brush I used with no additional product just to kind of blend through everything. That warmth shade is super pigmented and blended out really easily. I'm gonna bring that warmth shade onto the outer third like I normally do. I really like to build up colors in that area, and I'm just gonna kind of drag it out a little bit this way, even though I have really hooded eyes, but I do like to drag it out into the corner over here. If you want a comparison to Kickback, I would say this is about the same as the Tartelette in Bloom palette, and it reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance with just a little bit of Kickback. You always gotta tap off your brush. Nothing new here if you've worked with those palettes. That's what I have to say. Okay, I wanna deepen up the crease a little bit more, so I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is called Cozy. I'm gonna make sure I start with a little, and I'm gonna put this directly into the crease area, and we'll blend it out in a second, but I really just wanna make sure it gets placed down in the right area. And then I'm just gonna take the last brush we used to just kind of blend it out. I like the definition this created, so I'm just gonna take a little bit more. I don't really have a crease. I just have a lot of hood, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I like to mimic it. I mean, all the time. I literally try and make it look like I have a crease all the time. But like, I just have a hood, you know? Or I'm like a car, I just have a hood. I should probably stop talking. This is turning out so freaking pretty. I love the gradient. I'm just taking a little bit of cashmere, which is that first transition shade we used, on the same brush, and I'm just super gently running it through the transition again. Ooh, that is so pretty. You guys, I'm so far obsessed. I'm so obsessed. I'm going to jump back into Warmth, which is the second shade we used. It's this one right here. And I'm just going to kind of super gently sweep it on the like center of the lid, just to create a base there more so than anything. I don't really care how pigmented it is. I just want something laying there. So I think now I had to swatch these two, Simmer and Sunset, to see what I wanted to use. I think I'm gonna take Sunset right up here, and I'm just going to kind of pack this all over the lid. Ooh, that is pretty. I like it a lot better on the eyes than what it looks like in the pan. In case you were wondering, this does smell like chocolate vanilla like the other Tartelette palette. It's very similar to the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil palettes. Chocolate Soleil bronzers in the chocolate bar palettes. I think I have some sort of a cold because my voice is extra deep today. And yes, I know I already have a deep voice. The shimmers have like no kickback really, and they are applying really nicely to the lid. I'm going to go ahead and take Candle right here. This is slightly chunkier than Sunset, but we're gonna go ahead and put this on the inner corner area and the inner third of the eye to really brighten it up. That just added a little something and I really like it. I'm gonna take this shade up here called S'more. This is gonna highlight the brow bone. I really like that they have a matte bone color shade because you guys know that's like so important for me in a palette. We're gonna start off down here with Cashmere for the lower lash line. This is the same shade we used earlier for the transition. I'm gonna go in again with Warmth, which is the shade we used in the crease. I'm gonna keep this more so closer to the lash line. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of Cozy right here, and we are gonna keep this super close to the lower lash line on the outer third area. Just a little touch. Okay, so there's not really a highlight shade light enough. Actually, Sunrise might work. Yep, I'm gonna quickly take this shade right here called Sunrise and highlight the brow bone. Yeah, this works for sure. I'm gonna take a little bit of that in the inner corner to brighten up the candle shade we put already there. Already there or there already? There already. And I'm gonna take my Pixie lower lash mascara really fast. I'm just gonna add some color to my lower lashes. Okay guys, so I threw on this Kylie Cosmetics Exposed Liquid Lipstick, kind of created a little bit of a monochromatic look, I guess you could say. My final thoughts on this palette: the shades blended really well. They were all very pigmented. I didn't have to work too hard. I will say there was some kickback, again, liken it unto like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette or like the previous Tartelette in Bloom palette. Just pretty similar. It's not that crazy. I don't feel like it was anything that's gonna like make my palette run out faster, you know, like there's not that much kickback. The shades were all super stunning, and I have to say, I know I have a lot of other palettes with warm shadows. I could create a similar look to this, but I'm genuinely obsessed with the look I created, and I feel like I couldn't create it with any other palette that I have. Like, I don't have a lot of these shades in other palettes, especially like some of these shimmer shades are super unique. They have similar shades in other palettes, but I've never seen really anything like them. I will say, just based off of pictures, although it's slightly similar to the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, I think it's very, very, very different. I feel like those have a little bit more pinky reds, whereas this is definitely more oranges and like brick red colors, you know what I'm saying? So if you want one or the other, I'm sorry I don't have the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, so I can't really compare and contrast, but I guess it depends on if you want more like pinky reds or if you want more orangey reds. Does that make sense? I really enjoy this palette. I'm so excited to work with it more. There's tons of other eye looks I can create with this palette. I get so much inspo from this palette, and a lot of times I've been struggling with inspiration lately. Like a lot, you know, you just open up a palette and you're like, oh my gosh, I have so many looks I can create. And I've been struggling with that lately, but this is one of those palettes where I just look at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could use this, I could use this, I could use this. Look at all of these shades. I'm so excited. So I genuinely love this palette. I'm so excited to try it out more, to, you know, bust it open every morning and try some different looks. And the most exciting part about this video is I bought an extra one for you guys, as I mentioned in the intro to this video. Here's mine, here's yours. I'm so excited. I'm just doing a little giveaway. I'd like to try and do this a little bit more often, where like if there's like a one thing release that is universal that like all skin types can use, I want to occasionally buy an extra one to do a small giveaway for you guys. The only rules for this giveaway is just to be subscribed to me on YouTube and following me on Instagram, and then you just comment down below your Instagram @name. That is it. That is all. This giveaway will be open for 2 weeks. So this video is going up today, Monday, October 30th, which means the giveaway will end November 13th. I will contact the winner on Monday, November 13th. So that is when it'll end, so you have until the 13th to enter, but it's not hard to enter. Literally, all you have to do is comment down below your Instagram name and be following me on Instagram and subscribe to me on YouTube. It's that easy. And you get a brand new perfect palette for you. One of the reasons I incorporate Instagram is because YouTube is like literally impossible to message people on and get your info. So Instagram, all I have to do is DM you. It's so easy. DMs on Instagram are so easy to work with. And then I can get your shipping info and ship this out to you. And I'm so excited because I'm obsessed with this palette, and I think you will be too. This is perfect for fall and summer and even spring and even winter. I love warm tones all year round, literally all year round. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. If you have any questions, the rules will also be listed down below in the description box, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Follow on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, comment down below your Instagram name. That's all. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching today. I hope you have a great morning, noon, evening, day, night, whenever it is that you are watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!
Talking about me lately, telling all your friends how much you hate me, but who you calling up when you get lonely?